Welcome to another special edition of Africa World TV's Hello Ethiopia program. In this edition, Ethiopian-American and Eritrean-American filmmaker, journalist, actor and storyteller Salome Mulugeta speaks with Prince Beide Mariam Mekonnen Haileselassie about his late grandfather's Emperor Haileselassie's legacy. Salome Mulugeta speaks with Prince Beide Mariam Mekonnen Haileselassie as a filmmaker and journalist.
Good afternoon, Prince Beide Mariam Mekonnen Haileselassie. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, and it's an honor to have you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for having me here as well.
Absolutely. And for those who may not know, you are the grandson of Emperor Haileselassie and the youngest son of Prince Mekonnen. Correct, right?
Yes, yes.
In honor of Emperor Haileselassie's 131st birthday anniversary, we wanted you to come and chat with us so we can talk about his legacy. But before we do that, I want you to talk a bit about yourself so our audience would be familiar with you.
Okay, I was born in 1957. My father, as you said, was Prince Mekonnen Haileselassie, and my mother was Princess Sarah Gizau. My father died before I was even 2 months old. And I was raised by my grandfather, Emperor Haileselassie I. And when my grandmother passed away at the age of 4, I took her bedroom, which was very close to his. And wherever he went, I used to go with him. Later on, when I grew up and was going to the Lycée Beide Mariam, he followed up with me to the point of signing my report card. Wow. So I grew up very close to him. And in 1974, at the age of 17, when he was deposed, my family and myself were under custody, which in my case lasted 15 years. And somehow, after that, when I was released, a month later, I joined Addis Ababa University, went to law school, but when the military regime crumbled, we were allowed to go abroad. I came to Canada and graduated from York University in Canada, that is.
Okay.
Moved back to Ethiopia after I got married and claimed a hotel which belonged to myself and my brothers. Thankfully, I got it back. It was taken by the military government, but given back later on when it fell. While claiming the hotel and till I got it back for about 10 years, I worked in the import business at the Bagresh Group. Okay. I'm also board member of an organization named by my grandfather, Emperor Haileselassie Foundation, which gives scholarship for very capable students, but do not have the means to study at a higher level. So I was part of the Public Diplomacy and Reconciliation Commissions. I think I should stop here.
Oh, it's fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing that Prince Baede, you know, Emperor Haile Selassie was very much well known for modernizing Ethiopia in terms of education and establishing African unity, now African Union, and Ethiopian Airlines as well. For education, he opened public schools in Ethiopia and started the first university there in Addis Ababa University. Can you please share with us all of these milestones as well as his legacy in general?
Okay. Regarding education, you're right, he did that. But I want to mention two what I feel is important legacy. The first one is that after the liberation of Ethiopia from Italian occupation, he was the first minister of education because he deemed it so important that he took it upon himself to be the Minister of Education. One is that, and the second one is that he gave his father's house as the first campus of then Haileselassie University, the now Addis Ababa University. So these are the two things regarding education. Then we can talk about the establishment of Ethiopian Airlines, but that was not the only thing. Telecommunication was established by him. The Ethiopian Electric Power Authorities was established by him. And they were really at the forefront of technology when he was in power. And regarding the establishment of the legal, on the legal basis, which we don't hear a lot, the first constitution was his, then it was amended. The civil, criminal, and commercial law were codified during his time. So that is part of his legacy as well. Finally, before talking about the OAU, or Organization for the Unity of Africa, I'd like to mention that his belief in collective security, despite the failure of the League of Nations to come to our rescue when our country was occupied by the Italians, he never wavered in terms of believing in collective security. Thus, during the liberation struggle, Ethiopia was helping colonize African countries. Therefore, when they got their independence, with the help of Nkrumah and others, he was able to establish the Organization for African Unity.
Wow, what an incredible, impressive legacy to have, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, Prince Baede, there's sometimes unconfirmed, untrue stories that float around on social media in regards to your grandfather, Emperor Haile Selassie. And I want to ask you what your thoughts are about that and what could be done.
I think with social media, it's not only about him, but everything that comes in social media, maybe not everything, needs to be verified and fact-checked. So it's part of the new lifestyle or the modern trend that you should verify what you hear. Otherwise, anybody can say anything about anybody. So,
yeah, I've learned some new things here today. Last but not least, I want to ask you what your thoughts are about getting peace in Ethiopia. How do you think we can get peace in Ethiopia?
I mean, we were in a devastating war, civil war, that is, and with the help of our African brothers in Pretoria, we achieved something we would never think it would be achievable in such a short time. So, not referring elsewhere, even with our experience, I feel that the only way out to get peace is to talk to each other, get into dialogue, and even a war that did not seem to be that seemed to be endless was miraculously ended through talks. So our own experience tells us that the best way out, or even to avoid conflict, is to talk to each other, and obviously pray for it as well.
Yes.
For peace.
Yes, we have to pray. And on that note, I want to say thank you so much for coming to chat with me. And I know you don't do this much, so it's an honor to have you here. Know that this platform is always open for you, and come back and visit us anytime.
Thank you, and God bless.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Watch, subscribe, and share. Like with a thumbs up, and join us next week for what's happening in and around Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Africa.
So excited to be subscribed to your channel.
From Mexico City, new subscribers
for Hello Ethiopia TV.